Okay guys, welcome to another awesome episode. Traveling with Jinx is my 5th season on YouTube. On a quest to catch 100 coyotes. I'm stuck at 94. I've got a catch for you right here. This makes 95. Nice road system right here off of the ranch property. And then I'm even more excited because I've got 96 and 97 on another location I can see, and I'll show that to you. Okay, here's 96. And then I got a cable over here's 97. That's a triple in one location. It's so exciting. This one was a step down mouse hole off of the corner piece right here. I've got a south wind going this direction driving. I set it this direction, I do believe. Good location, good coyote. Gonna get that dispatched. I want to check out the next set. Okay, this one's in the cable restraint. I got a deep flank catch, so he's about made it through it. Just a little trail going through here. I noticed that they feed off of these guys, so anytime they're coming out of that bread basket where they're feeding and they transition, if there's a good faint trail, 10 inches off the ground, 10-inch loop. Probably sat here 3 days. Another nice coyote. He about made it through my loop though, so no entanglements in Missouri, and good to go. That's 97. We're gonna catch 100 in this episode. I know we are. I'm so excited, and glad you're with me. Here we go. Jinx, have a great day. Okay guys, I want to share with you guys the reset on this location. I did my dispatch, of course. I said earlier it was a step down mouse hole. A lot of times I'll put those dirt holes on these corner pieces, so as the traffic kind of comes through, they could see that hole. I like a good visual. The wind is southwest this direction. The prevailing wind for the next 4 days will be out of the southwest, so I'm using the wind to my advantage on this corner spot. That's why I'm driving it back a little bit. Usually set right with the wind, set wrong with the wind. So in the middle of the week, it's going to change and come out of the northwest. It's a little bit variable every once in a while, but that's kind of how you learn how to catch. It's a little bit of micromanaging your spots, but once you start learning how to play with the wind, they want to work your sets with the wind to their face. So that's kind of how you kind of figure that out. And you'll learn that as you progress as a trapper. So this is a simple set. It's a T-bone set. I just got it wrapped up. I drive my T-bone all the way down. You can see the back end is all the way into the ground, and then I'll put my bait in here. This is a horse meat type bait. It's by Apple Roads. It's by Apple Roads horse meat blend. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's got a horse meat base to it. I have been putting Coyote Frenzy, which is by Mark Junes, on the side of the hole inside. That kind of is a call, but you know, that's kind of what I'm using to catch. I blend in my trap really well. I still have the blood on this side. I'm probably going to throw it out, and I'm going to blend the set just a little bit better. So I do want that bone to kind of stick out, you know, and I might just leave that dirt there. The catch circle, it's late in the season. They've seen it all by now. So I did make a catch on the other one yesterday. T-bone set, blending it in. If you could do a walkthrough on those, it kind of helps too. They do get circle shy. So I kind of try my best on the later part of the season to either blend my set, get rid of the blood, and that seems to kind of help with the circle shy. But you never kind of know. I mean, we all have our opinions as trappers. I try not to micromanage too much, but that was that set. So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to show you guys this set here. I just dispatched this raccoon, but it's still a good location. I catch a lot off this little point. So we've got 2 points here, and then the ranch road swings around. So it's, and then you got the crop change right here. Like I said earlier, I do catch a lot right here. I've made a couple catches here recently, mostly raccoons. And I'm gonna show you guys how I've got this kind of bowl-like going, and I wanna share with you guys how I'm gonna remodify this set so that I'll keep catching coyotes. I swear one catches coyotes, can't do anything about the raccoons, it just is what it is. Okay, now you don't have to do it like this. I had my circle right here. So basically I pushed up my mound on the back. I don't always do it like this. My dirt hole is just right in here. And I had this big hole right here. And I mean, sometimes I like the trenches, but he's gotta make a commitment to step down. So what I did was I chipped away at this, and we're gonna try and make it to where it's more inviting and it's more like a walk through, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of making that a little more leveled out. Once I have him right here, he's gonna have to go through that set. I think it will help, and I'm gonna take it all the way outside the catch circle to where it just looks like this is already a natural trail anyways. But if you kind of get an idea, I just had a bowl, and now I just took that bowl out. So now I'm gonna open up my hole. My trap's gonna go here, and then I like to put a rock on the back part of the backing. It does crowd them a little bit, and it helps. All right, I had my drill. I just drilled it out. I take that at a 90 degrees straight back. It forces them down right here. They've got to look into that hole. My glove's going in the hole. Now we're gonna open up my bed. There's lots of little tips and secrets along the way. I like to share those on my channel with you guys. I hope you guys do appreciate that. I give out a lot of information. Some of it is personal preference, and then a lot of times I think it will help, you know, either way. So there's a root right here. I'm gonna have to try and work around that, and he's gonna step down a little bit, but I'm still gonna make this to where he's gonna just naturally come into this set. Okay, so putting my dry peat moss on the bottom. I moved my camera around. Hopefully you guys can see. I do apologize for the shadow. That root's gonna have to go. It's right here. Why you gotta be there, bro? Pulling you out. Not helpful. All right, we're gonna have to redo that. There, that's better. I have a number 3 Bridger dogless. Oh, I love these traps. These are probably one of my favorite, especially for my bone sets, my trail sets, which is kind of what this is. And that's it right there. It just sticks right in there nice and level, not going anywhere. It's right in the middle of that trail. The pan is. I like the 2 levers on the end, just because if they step on it, it wobbles. It works well for me. But that's just an opinion or a personal preference. Next year I might even change it. Might do it differently next year. I change sometimes. All right, we're gonna sweep that out. And now I got my dry peat moss on the bottom, dry peat moss on top. It is fluffy and it is windy. So we're gonna put wax dirt. Oops, sorry guys. Here we go. Wax dirt's gonna go on top of that. And there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so here's my finished set. I put my rock in on the backing. I'm gonna take this. This is gonna be kind of level right here. It looks good. And I'm gonna take my trail all the way out. Got a good location. I'm gonna make him a little trail. I've got my backing, which is gonna kind of almost force him to come this way. and I got to take this trail back on out too. So I'm gonna go with whatever my favorite bait is in the hole, with the collar on the top, and that's the set. It's a really effective set. Just wish these raccoons would stay out of it, but gotta thin them out too, right guys? All right, let's go get some more catches. Oh, this is a nice cat. Oh. Got him by 3 toes. Same trap, Bridger number 3. I do like the Duke 650. You know, those work well too. This one's a real simple set. There's a pond right here, and I've got this filter strip, and I haven't trapped this before. And originally I wanted to trap on the end point, but with this pond, it all funnels to this spot, and there's a good trail coming out. So this trap sat here 3 days. Nice cat. He's an old looking tom. I assume he's a tom. He's several years old. You can tell he's got a drop in his eyes. So a nice mature cat. We'll have to harvest this one. It's still in my regular season. Now when these videos come out, they're usually after a week or so after. So this will be number 9 for me on the season. Yeah, nice cat, can't beat it. It is a duff set, pretty similar to what I just showed you. So there you go guys, beautiful cat, can't beat that. Nice spots, big full female. Look at that sucker. It's probably got to be in the 20s at least. Nice adult female. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a quick break in the video. Gonna show you guys something that I'm kind of working on. I'm working on a new property. I want to share you this location, and this is kind of a secret tip. I'm gonna stop sharing this because sometimes guys, they just don't get it. But sometimes some things are better caught than taught, and I'm gonna show you this. You'll see this out on your line only if you're paying attention. It's kind of next level stuff. I'm on this spot right here, marsh ground. This is gonna be a funneling spot. Everything's coming through here. We've got this filter strip that they hunt. I will set some traps off of it, off the points, and I'll probably set a trap over here on the corner. So what had happened was the lawnmower, when he came and just cut the brush, he missed this strip here. And you'll see these on your properties. These are probably one of my effective spots for my cables. I want to share this trail with you. So the critters, they're gonna cut across here. Always look for a trail. There'll probably be one right in here too. But here's where I might lose some guys. Now, we have a trail, it's right here, and you can see it's real faint. I'm gonna go ahead, I did set a cable on, you see the cable? Now, there's a trail through here, real faint. Now, here's where I might lose some of you guys. There's predator trails, there's deer trails. This one right here is clearly a predator type trail. So they will step 1 foot on top of the other. It'll have a V type look to it. Deer are real wide trails and they just beat them down. That's what I'm going to call a predator type trail. These are the type of trails I'm looking for when I'm setting my cables. If you have your area where you can set snares, same idea, same concept. But look for it. You can maybe see that cable. It's right here. I blended in real good. These types of sets, you'll produce overnight. They'll produce a month later. So there's no decision making in these, and they're so effective. Blend in and just kind of keep that in mind. Like I said, it was just kind of a secret. It's been passed down to me. I thought I'd share that with you guys. The types of trails that look like a V are going to be your predator type trails. They step 1 foot on top of the other. Your deer, they make wider trails and they beat them down. So this is a highly productive set, highly productive area. I plan on catching it real soon right there. Well, I'm gonna take you to a new location. I'm cold rolling this. I've never trapped this area before, so everything's new. You gotta love the road systems. So you got a natural pinch point here as the travel way is this way. This west to east. I got a big one this way. And then I got a field that cuts this way. So this is gonna be 3 points of travel. A good location. Need at least 3 traps right here. And try not to get them plugged up by raccoons and stuff. So I'm gonna have to play the wind a little bit, and I'm gonna get my traps off these points. So there's always a lot to look at. So this is north-south. I gotta have something on this corner right here. Gotta have something on the right side over here, which would be the northwest. Prevailing winds sometimes this way. So probably something here. Sometimes you just put them out in the middle, you know. Those work just as well too, because you know they're going down the 2-track. Same way with this, going down the 2-track. So there's always a lot of science in setting. And sometimes when you set new properties or cold rolling new properties, it takes about a year or 2 to figure out exactly where everything moves. So this is a good spot. I'll catch her. There's no doubt about it. So I'm gonna get it set up. Thought I'd share that with you, and hopefully we'll have some catches in the future episodes here. Number 99. Gotta love it. Step down mouth hole off this road system, and it empties into this field / bread basket. All right, let's go. 99. Okay guys, I want to take a break from my last 2 catches to show you a setup location. I just love it. It's just stuff that sticks out, no-brainer type stuff. So I've got this field here, if you see me in the background, and then it pinches. Well, you got a feeder ditch going that away, and then I've got 2 trails coming into this field, one right here, and then I got another one over here. Now, in our state, in Missouri, we're not allowed snares. We have cable restraints, and then we have restrictions on entanglements. So you know, it is kind of difficult for us to get these in. You see this nice trail. Now the deer are using that, of course, too. And I was able to get it over there enough to where when he spins, he won't be able to get in any logs and that sort of stuff and entangle. These types of trails, all these corner pieces, I have to set those. I mean, they're so good to have that variety out. You know that they're gonna go from the bread basket, what I always call on the channel. I've coined it the bread basket, where they're feeding, where they're hunting, and then they're going to transition across this field right here. And there's always going to be these little trails, especially in the corners. If you can snare in your state, do it. It'll put fur in the back of your truck. I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm always anticipating catching here, but you never know when they come through. I set this just yesterday. This is number 100 for me on my season. It has been quite a road getting from the first part of the season to the last. I'm a day away from the last day of my season, so quite a haul. 100 coyotes. This one's mangy. Don't grow them, just catch them. A coyote is a coyote in my book. Oh, you can't beat this set location, you guys. I'll show this to you real quick. So we've got this piece here. Landowner, I just picked this up yesterday. The guy that I've been kind of trapping for, I've got a farmer. He's been getting me a bunch of ground, and he said this guy's got beaver back in here. And I thought, wow, use long fence rows with these filter strips that come down through here. This has got water. I saw this trail cutting across this little culvert area, and I was like, gosh, you cannot beat that with the water being where it's at, and this little cut through. I'll cable that all day long, and I have a set right here too, so I figure, you know, maybe we'll have another coyote. This is number 100. So I am so excited. You set big goals and you try to make them, guys. Went up to Iowa, trapped 2 weeks, 100 miles a day. I went 30 miles east, trapped for 2 weeks. Then I went 50, 60 miles south and got some ranch ground. I was planning on originally going to Kansas, getting a bunch of my numbers, but this actually worked out really better for me. I trapped there for about 3 weeks. Then I trapped my home ground, which is my winter line. And I trapped a lot of my coyotes there. And then this last 2-3 weeks have been tough. I haven't had a day off in 40 days. I'm running about 4 to 5 hours a day, 13 to 16 miles a day on my four-wheeler. It's 15 degrees today. It's been fun. It has really been challenging. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I'm in a low density area. Literally have to fight to get that 100. So this one right here makes 100. I'm now considered a WOLFER. Holding him good, no entanglements, perfect catch circle. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for hanging in with me. Oh man, let's see how many more I can catch. My regular season ends tomorrow, so you know, I'll do my best, right? So all right guys, hope you guys liked that episode. I had a super awesome season. This is my 9th Bobcat for the season, the Missouri trapping season. Oh gosh, it's been so much fun. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Otherwise, click the big thumbs up, helps me out a lot. I'm Jinx, and have a great day.